In today's video, I am going to take you into Ziya world. I will use the simplest way to explain how to play this hero, so after watching this video, you can use this hero to push your rank immediately. Without further ado, let's get started.
Being stubborn beats being forgotten.
We'll start with his characteristics first. Ziya is mainly a mid-lane hero, but you can also use him as support, similar to Liang and Mozi, who can be played as a mage or support. This means Ziya will have two different items in Arcana builds. Here I'll provide both a mage build and a support build for your reference. I'll explain why we need to buy certain items. Some items are must-haves, while others can be swapped to other items depending on the situation.
Okay.
Now I'll explain all his 3 skills, including his passive. Let's talk about his passive skill first, Sanctification. Why does Ziya can reach level 25? This is due to his passive effect, which also allows one of his teammates to reach level 25. You just need to remember 2 main things about Ziya passive. One before level 15 and one reaches level 15. So we talk about passive before level 15 first. When Ziya deals damage to a target and that target is defeated within 3 seconds, Ziya gains extra experience points that we can in short form, EXP. Once the target is defeated within 3 seconds, you'll see a spirit ball automatically fly toward you, which granting an extra EXP. This target work on enemies, minions, monsters, tower,
Your team has destroyed a turret.
and Milady robot as well. So Ziya typically levels up faster than other players. When Ziya reaches level 15, his new passive will come out, unlocking another effect called Sanctification power. This effect increases his level cap up to 25, and each level adds 20 magical attacks. 10 extra levels give a total of 200 additional magical attacks, which is like getting an extra magic item. In short, we just need to focus on gaining as much EXP possible. For movement items, we can consider Boots of Tranquility or Boots of Deafness to increase your speed and help you get to other lanes faster. Once you clear the mid lane minions, faster go and help your teammates or farm the jungle to share some EXP, but leave the gold for your teammates. Remember, we just need the EXP. If not, your teammate will be greeting your mother. Additionally, upon reaching level 15, you can see our recovery button change to gold color. You can grant an extra Sanctify passive to one of your teammates, and different heroes will get different advantages. For example, if you grant Sanctify to a tank hero, he will gain extra health when he levels up. If you grant Sanctify to a jungle hero, he will gain extra movement speed when he levels up.
Oh my god! Wow!
You may ask who to grant? Well, it is according to your preference. If you feel this player, she is cute like a, you might think I would say cute like a puppy or kitten. No, if you think this player is cute like a baby lizard, you may bless her with the Sanctify power, or we can say grant her with the Sanctify power. How to apply for a grant? Well, just click and hold the button and select a teammate that you want to grant. Once output Ziya will fly in the sky and channeling your teammate to become a baby lizard. No need to worry, your teammate will run away. It will auto chase your teammate until the channeling is over. That's all for Ziya passive. It wouldn't be hard to understand, right? Okay, now that we've covered Ziya's most complex passive skill, let's move on to his 3 skills, which are much easier to understand. Ziya's first skill, Divine Seal, allows you to move the wheel to aim and output the skill. Once used, it slows enemies by up to 70%, deals magical damage, and reduces their physical and magical defense by 20%. If you're playing as a mage, consider the key item Twilight Stream, which can quickly max out its passive stacks to increase magical pierce. If you're playing as support, Frost Scar's Embrace is a good choice. It reduces enemies' movement speed by an additional 20%, combining with your first skill to slow them 70% by a total of 90%, effectively turning them into turtles. Next is Ziya's second skill, Divine Punishment. Same as the first skill, you can control the wheel to aim and output the skill. This skill deals 3 strikes of magical damage. After a short delay, it explodes, dealing extra magical damage and launching enemies. It's similar to Lady Jen's first skill. In reality, most enemies are able to run out of the circle before it explodes. If you're playing as a mage, the item Frozen Breath becomes important as it slows enemies by 20%. Therefore, those enemies without dash will more easily be hit by this second skill. Finally, come to Ziya Ultimate Universal Law. Also allows you to control the wheel to aim and output the skill. Once output, it charges up for a while and then unleashes 3 shockwaves. The first 2 deal low magical damage, while the third deals high magical damage. It also deal damages to the tower. And you can explore enemies as well. It's important to note that a longer charge doesn't mean higher damage, it just increases the range of the shockwave. So once the charge covers all enemies, you can click the ultimate button to release it. So far so good? Upon reaching level 15, your passive Sanctify Awake will increase your charging speed by 10% and give you a 20% chance of entering the sanctified state. What does that mean? It means that it will allow you to move and output other skills while charging your ultimate. But sometimes you won't enter this sanctify state and will have to stand still to charge. As you continue leveling past 15, 16, 17, and above, you'll increase the chances of entering the sanctified state. That's all for Ziya 3 skills and passive. Now for Ziya combo skill. Before level 4, the combo is 1 then 2. After level 4, if enemies are close, use the combo 1, 2, 3.
Legendary.
If they're far away, start with 3, then 1, 2. This combo will be more safe to launch the enemies being absorbed by your ultimate. But this combo skills will have some little risk, which is when you didn't enter into Sanctify state when charging your ultimate. So take note of this. Last but not least, how should we play Ziya? Here are some tips for you. Start of the game, you may unlock your second skill first. This is due to Ziya. Second skill can launch enemies, and the damage is not much different from his first skill, which is useful since most mages don't have a dash at level 1. After unlocking the second skill, you can keep upgrading your first skill. In order to get more damage, the second skill is just for launching enemies. After clearing the mid lane minions and mid monster, the next step is to try to steal an enemy monster. If cannot, then you can go to Clash or farm lane to share some EXP. When going to another lane, you may pass our jungle in order to gain some monster EXP when our jungle is killing those monsters. Just keep remembering one thing, our priority mission is to hit level 15 quickly. Once reaches level 15, you might wonder who to grant Sanctify power to. For me, I will recommend checking the match result and granting it to the best player who can carry the game. If you think there is no other player who can carry the game, you may consider a grant to your marksman, as they're important in late game team fights. Besides that, during the team fights, use your skills to hit as many enemies as possible. Don't output the skill into the side 1 target when during the team fight. Last tip, Ziya are easily caught by the enemies due to Ziya without any dash. So to ensure your teammates are choosing a tank support or with a lot of control skills, therefore enemies will hard close to you. That's all for Ziya tips and tracks. Hope my explanation is clear and not that difficult to understand, and I hope you can master this hero and push the ranks quickly. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and welcome to subscribe. Your support is my motivation. I'm YT-WhiteCoffee, a friendly player who likes to talk nonsense. See you in the next video. Bye bye.
Ally has been slain. Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret. Triple kill. Spectacular.